Thanks, Sigourney. Bad Influence is a new Netflix documentary series that dives into the dark side of kidfluencers and the laws that come with that role. Our industry reporter, Teaghan Brostrom, is here to talk more about that. Teaghan, first, let's start talking about, lay out for me what the California child labor laws are for us to all understand first.
Right, so in fall of 2024, California Governor Gavin Newsom sat down with Demi Lovato, who's become this face of the child influencer and actor labor laws, and they came up with the Kogan Law, which gives 15% of the child's gross earnings, and forces parents or guardians to set aside those earnings and place them into a trust that the kids can later access once they're 18. And this law was really put in place with the hopes and the effort that parents wouldn't financially take advantage of the child, and that money would later go to the kid, so they would get some of the actual contributions from their work.
Yeah, it makes sense. And tell me, the documentary itself, what does it focus on?
So it's a 3-part Netflix docuseries, and it focuses on Piper Raquel, who is a YouTube influencer, and her group of friends called The Squad. And it also focuses on Piper Raquel's mom, Tiffany Smith. And Tiffany Smith was sued for $22 million by the Squad members for violating some child labor laws, as well as some sexual misconduct allegations. And throughout the entire documentary and before and after the documentary, Smith has denied these allegations and kind of dismissed the documentary, and Raquel has stood up for her mom throughout this whole process.
Interesting. And, you know, how could this documentary, along with the laws, really have an influence on the kidfluencers that we're talking about?
It has a lot of influence. I think experts and lawyers are really saying that this is good for kid influencers as they're becoming more and more popular, but a lot of influencer families in particular are trying to kind of steer away from the California labor laws by moving elsewhere. The LeBrant family, who has 5 kids, moved to Tennessee. Brittany Xavier, who has 2 kids, moved to Texas, and Cecily Buchanan moved to Tennessee as well. And you know, all of these have been for quote-unquote different reasons, but the timing of the moves and the moves out of California, each one to southern states, makes it a little suspicious.
Very interesting to see where this is going to head in the future. I appreciate all of that. When we get back, some of our favorite childhood actors are going live on Broadway. You don't want to miss it.